Right, I'm immediately going to go into my voice. Good evening, everyone. And once again, welcome to another quite random stream. We are stream 94. We are doing some line testing today, featuring some colas units. Just while I'm waiting to get the game open. Well, the game is open. I'm just waiting to enter my scenario. We're on high graphics tonight as opposed to highest because the game decided it was going to start lagging a lot. It was like 15 FPS or something. It wasn't very good. Now we unmute the game and hope the game shows up. There it is. It's just me tonight. Just me. But we are doing some line testing. Oh, lovely. How was the game running? 15. Okay. Well. Gonna want to get at painting then. So we've got 274 up front this evening. Doing the NMT. We're actually doing the trip that ran a couple of days ago. And I have found a livery for 277, so we actually have got safety task force. What the hell happened here? And here. Everything else is correct. It's just minor. Still, I can still tell what loco it is. Even that's a bit. Let's start on ETS. We're doing well for quality at the moment. Wait for our ETS light to show up and then we'll head out. Because we are meant to be going as of signal. Thank you. Yeah, we are meant to be hanging out, heading out for 59. And we are rolling for 59. It's going to be very laggy to start with though, I fear. If we go all the way over here, we still don't really stabilise. I don't know why painting's trying to kill off the game so much. Oh, when we go into pause, oh, this is lovely. It's lovely in pause. As soon as we unpause the game, don't really affect the driving. You just need to concentrate, that's all. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like driving like that. That's going to do my head in. But we are underway. Okay, it's just emailing me telling me that we are live. Lovely. I dread to take a normal, or take a kettle down here, aka a steamer. But hopefully, past Newton we should be alright. The fact that we're not doing particularly well here at the moment is 15 FPS, and it's already becoming a bit of a slideshow. There's the engine. Okay, can put ETS on in the rear cab. DJ Scania, good evening. Yeah, I'm doing right, thank you. Yourself? The game's lagging a little bit. I think it's just the foliage that's doing it in. I've put it on higher just for the quality. I think you are DJ Scania, yeah. I think you might be the only one here. Hopefully a couple of the other regulars will show up in due course. But yeah, for now, yeah, you're the only one here. But yeah, it was a bit of an unplanned stream this evening, because I just really thought, why not? Because I'm just trying to use up a couple of stream slots, so we've got stream 100 next Friday, because that'd be ideal. But yeah, the game's a bit of a slideshow. Well, put it this way, if this was Clapham, we'd be horrible. Or we'd be struggling a lot. Have you ever done a Batata tone? I think that is. I have not, TJ, no. But yeah, we ignore the problem with 277. I don't know why 277's got like really butchered unit numbers. Overall though, it's a really nice livery. It's even got the nameplate. No. It's even a 3D nameplate. This is the best day of my life. I'm not sure DJ. Oh, I'm not sure DJ Scania. I can do it in Italy. If that's what you mean. Why have I still got my brakes on? Passing early now though. DJ, that is the one you're referring to. See, I do that quite a bit, although I mostly see it as in Italy. There's quite a lot of people on the railway do. Yeah, no problem, DJ. Just didn't exactly didn't exactly what I meant. Yeah, friends wanting to go with him. You'll be on a, if I could speak English, we'll be back at 8:30. Right. Have a good time, DJ, and yeah, probably see you again in 20, about 20 minutes. Yeah, always keep up the tones. I'll definitely do that. I will definitely be keeping up these tones. My favourite thing to do, along with a lot of people. Keep the power in for now. Oh, we're nearly back on time. We're nearly on time. Because in real life, the banana passed here at Tor for 15:45. We're going to pass her about 15:45 on the nose, I think. There's a bit of a delay on the tones when I press the key, so yeah, I think that's partly due to the lag. It will hopefully clear up. No, He's saying, I hope. I don't think it will, to be honest. The last night was fine. My wheel still shakes my desk. I'll probably take this full length up to Taunton, or if time works out quite well, we'll be perhaps going on a bit further. Although the lag, I'm actually really surprised we've got lag. That horn only meant to be that, but then ended up being because the lag extended it. Oh my god, my wheel. This is horrible. My wheel just suddenly goes. Although the FPS isn't clearing up. Doesn't clear up wherever I look. Which is not a good thing. We might need to fall onto ETS. If this doesn't clear up, this is going to be horrible to play. And it's probably going to be even less desirable to watch. Because even looking at nothing, and the game isn't even clearing up on the FPS at all. This is horrible to play. Actually, I've got a way to resolve that. I think it might be because I'm using RWE Enhancer. 2 seconds. I'll keep myself unmuted. I just need to turn off the shaders. Other than that, we should be able to run on high graphics. I've just had another ping. It's from DTG again. The amount of pings tonight from DTG have been a lot. But it seems to be that they've had quite a few problems with ETS2 at this point, so yeah. Restore original shaders. Yay. So hopefully we might get a bit more than 15 frames. No, hopefully. I don't have much faith. No, I don't want the menu screen and the profile screen. Drive, brilliant. I'll get the scenario up and then we'll unblank the screen. I think I was just trying to do everything without shaders. Now that scenario's loading back up, it's still going to take a little while to pop up the game. There we go. So the game's now back up. I have every doubt that we're still going to be lagging a lot, but I just hope that at least taking off all of the shaders is going to stabilise this. Oh god, have we had a bug? We've had a bug. That's why. You can tell by the tail lamp. scenario's bugged. Oh, that would explain why 274 has got... Oh, sorry, 277's got multiple texture glitches. I've got that problem. Problem with the unit number, and problems actually in the cab itself. That would explain a lot. In that case, we'll switch games, I think. Because I was going to do a Euro Truck stream as well. But I couldn't resist doing a run with 277, sorry. That's annoying. So we'll switch it up. We'll switch it up. I'll change the stream name. So I'm going to change the game over as well to Euro Truck Sim 2. Our stream name will be Southern Trucking. I now need to load said game, Euro Truck. There we go. Then I need to swap it over in OBS. Can sort of hear the game audio at the moment. I'm just trying to log myself in. I'll swap it over. Then I'll quickly blank the screen so I don't show off logins and things. Because that's the last thing I need to show. There you go, it's logged me in. I'll swap back over now. Hopefully both will show up. Hallelujah, and the stream is massively... ratio's off. Why is that off? Oh my god. There. And pop that back to size. What have I just... Oh, I've actually played around with set course, haven't I? And... Oh my god, I'm going to change all of these windows around because they're all sized wrongly. There we go. I'm happy. Everything's at least somewhat right now. Euro Truck is sized properly. Swap into another truck. We'll swap into my high mileage Scania R. Just that one. Is this one of our blacked out trucks? No. We'll do the more show truck one. This will hopefully be easier to drive. Just need to hope my wheel doesn't start shaking at every chance it gets. I'm aware that I think the driving is quite stiff on this. So, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You can tell it's not going loose, which is a problem. I'm driving with quite a stiff wheel. If I go into the F1 game, it will loosen it. There's no point in doing that now. Right. Let's get a job tool. The wheel doesn't settle. usually pick up a couple jobs from here, if I'm honest. They seem to. That's a long journey down Portugal. I think we'll do the empty pallets to Asda in Portsmouth. Just so happens to be that trailer. So I'll swing around this way. But luckily this isn't my teacup, so we don't really need to worry about the front. If we scrape it a little bit, the worst that'll happen in real life is it gets caught in our guard, or it scratches up a bit of the paint, but that can be touched up. We slowly pull off. Max, good evening. How are you doing? I'm going to try not cut up any AI. Yeah, I'm doing alright, cheers Max. Although, I was going to try do a bit of Colas testing on Train Sim, but it turns out HSTs had a bit of a bug, and ended up causing the game to run at 15. Back on 5. Alright Max. I've noticed I've had a message. So I'm doing the very stupid thing of looking at my phone while driving. If an MC King, you can't stay for long. Good to have you here at the moment though. MC King. It's always good having people here, even if it isn't for long. Foot to the floor. How heavy of a load have we got on the back? Because I mentioned hold speed. What's the weight on this? No, it's about 46 tons. Or 48 tons. That's not that bad then. That's HST today. Yep, for cross country it was MC King, correct? Well, you obviously didn't go see it because it would have been a horrible amount of mileage to do. Well, slight drifting out of my lane. But I need to merge over. There's a car. There was no way I was stopping even if I did jam on the brakes. But yeah, sad that the cross country ones are now finished completely. But at least we might be getting 007 and 008 back tomorrow. Am I driving a Scania V8? I am, Max, yeah. Scania R730. So I think we've got 730 horsepower V8 behind us. Or back there somewhere. Providing a good amount of power. Yeah, this is a V8. But tomorrow? It's been wet all week to be honest, MC King. Well, saying that, it's brightened up a bit today. Although, my timetable basically gave out for school. was about to make a new one actually. But yeah. How does that have any relevance to it being wet? With it being absolutely sodden weather. Don't know what the RNLI is. Yes, it's the Royal... I'm gonna butcher this. There's RNLI. Is it the Royal National Lifeboat Institution? I'm telling you not about a crash. Oh my god! That was 2 wheels. That was dodgy. I prefer the T-cab or the flat front Scanias. That's a good question to be honest, Max, because in my Euro truck fleet, give me a second, I've got a mix of both really. So I've got a mix of the sort of S and R flat nose and a couple of Scania T's. You know, just a couple awful looking ones. So can't really comment, Max, if I'm honest. I sort of like them all equally, if I'm honest. Best Fanker. Fanker? What drink's that? Fanta or Coke? Probably lean more towards Coke, MC King. I'm not a big fan of Fanta. Oh wait, I need to be off here. Oh, oh god, typical. 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 Going into Somerset. We will be heading towards Somerset, Max, yeah. Well, we would have been taking the A303 or A30 and then probably the 303 towards Portsmouth. Then I have to continue along the M5, so it's sort of going to go via Somerset, sort of up towards Bristol and back. But yeah, we would have been going through Somerset and then Wiltshire and all that, but the vital stretch of road. To be honest, it was a good thing I didn't even try to turn off there because it's closed. What's happened? Oh god. That's... Come on, Skoda. Okay, Skoda's letting me out now. Okay. I need to pop YouTube back over the small overlap of OBS. I'm gonna do the Royal Train on my stream, MC King. I would, but I don't have the stock for it, unfortunately. I've got the Royal 67s, but we've not got the stock to do the Royal. Ah, the closed junction is where you go to your mate's mechanic workshop. Very nice, Max. I mean, I do use Exeter Junction a fair amount myself, mostly if I'm heading up Wiltshire way, which is usually up towards Salisbury and things. Or Yeovil. Okay, my wheel still shakes if I let it loose. But a good thing is, it's not so loose so when it centres, it centres. So at the moment my hands are off the wheel. Obviously I had to put it back on quickly to turn. But don't question the speed. I mean, it's kind of the reason why we're very much unstable at the moment. I shouldn't do that because I'm actually going to dip, aren't I? It's not like we've got valuable cargo Instead of pallets in the back. It is still 48 tons. But yeah, totally not doing 92. Best place, Timoth or Bovey Tracy? Ooh, that's a difficult one, MCK. Not sure. Because Bovey's got House of Marbles and things. It's also sort of the gateway to the moor, which is a brilliant piece of land. Though that's technically not Bovey. I have to go Timoth. I'm just going, mostly because it's got the beach. That is lovely to walk across. It's got the sea wall, it's got rail links, it's got everything. Everything I could ask for, at least. But if Dartmoor was sort of enveloped in Bovey, it might be more of a difficult decision, because Dartmoor is lovely. I need to head up there with my camera at some point. Speaking of my camera, I need to charge that. Give me a second, I completely forgot I needed to charge things. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. There's just 2 things I needed to charge that take a decent while to charge, so I just thought I was meant to put them on charge before I went live, but I completely forgot. Sorry about that. Steam or diesel? Ooh. Oh god. Please. Oh my god. Steam or diesel, MC King? They sort of work hand in hand nowadays, but can't really beat a good castle class, really. I.e. the steam castle class of GWR. Although saying that, the castle sets as well are really nice. No comment, MC King. I plan on doing a test run with 37 and auto coach from Penzance to Riverside. Is the auto coach in question a DBSO, Max? Because if it is a DBSO, there's currently no drivable ones, unfortunately. But I could always try do a run from Penzance, or sort of ex-Riverside to ex-Riverside via Penzance, perhaps. But that would be 6 hours. At the moment, I can't quite dedicate that. But I could always somewhat do that, yeah. Starting in Penzance would be a problem. Oh my god, it was as soon as I put my handbrake on. And I then turned my engine off. Oops. Either way, let's go. We've been stopped at every single set of lights. so, but it still run like a carriage. It'll work as a carriage, but it won't work as a functional sort of unit in its own way. Because apparently you think that required an old AP pack, which is now for sale. It was part of the worry lines, but it's been taken off, annoyingly. But I could always, have the carriage on there. I just need a 37 up front to power the consoles properly. I could always put the whatchamacallit on the back. DBS on the back. Best HST Hornets cross country, I'm thinking. They do have quite good times, to be honest. Sorry, I think I might have accidentally ignored you first time round. But, yeah. They are quite good. HST horns on the cross country HSTs. I mean, they've had the pleasure of scaring me a couple of times. But, yeah. So we're immediately off here, heading towards Bath and Bedminster, I believe. Through this lane. Bath Eastern. Never heard of that before. So through the first set of reds, I won't go in this lane actually. Come on, there you go, lights. Very good. What I can say is the lights here in game change a lot quicker than those in real life. Okay, good. He's not going to cut across me. I want to merge back into... Oh, it's stupid merge into that lane because I need to merge back in. Welcome to the city of Bath, where there's apparently a bit of a traffic jam. Oh. Gonna quickly open a drink. All sort of burning, well, putting on sort of high idle in its own way. Come on. Thank God no one's turning down my way. Oh, we only barely got through. I need to go wide there because I don't want to look at the light. Bad windy weather, yeah. Any maintenance trains? There are, Max, yeah. We've got Tampers and MPVs in game. Although the Tamper seems to be a bit glitchy. Yeah, we do have Tampers. We've also got Network Rail JNAs. But other than that, we don't have any other maintenance ones, I don't believe. Well, there is a crane. The Colas emergency crane. But I haven't bought it because the website that it comes from I can't understand. You're off now? Alright, I'm King. Have a good evening. Hope to see you in the next stream. Anyone else? Yes. Still looking the right way now anyway, so... Ever tried BMG Drive? I have not, Max, no. In a way I've wanted to play it because of the crash physics, But I've never actually got around to doing that, unfortunately. I'm mostly just worried that I'll get it and completely forget about it, when it could be used on a game that will be sort of more so in the forefront of my mind, sort of like ETS2 which I still haven't got at the moment. Might get it next weekend, but probably not. As soon as I stop. Come on. Ooh, that's going a bit quick, mate. That Land Rover's probably going for it. So he's off there, he's heading down towards Andover. You'd go down there if you want to head back towards Exeter Junction. Taking the 303, which would have come off the 303. But instead we've gone all the way up and are coming back down. Just saved up as you wasted your money on Left 4 Dead and Gmod. By Gmod, do you mean Gary's mod, Max? Because that's an interesting game, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's the one with all the back rooms and things. Never really got that aspect. But yeah. Yeah, short-term Gmod. Yeah, oh, little lay-by. It probably won't fit in the lay-by if I'm honest. But yeah. Never really used Gmod. In fact, I don't have Gmod. Wheel still shakes my hand. Straight on for Plymouth. Unfortunately, we need to head off towards Southampton. We'll be going back to Plymouth in a bit though. Just very aware the balance of this truck does not feel anywhere near how it should. Come on. Is that just not going to let me out? Please. Oh, don't step on the power now. Exactly when I need to merge. Yeah, an old game. But yeah, I noticed quite a lot of creators are using Gmod now, aren't they? Yeah, quite a lot of people have sort of, in a way, gone back to Gmod. Oh no, I don't want to be off here. But luckily I can just keep my wheel dead straight, have a drink, and then go back for the curve. Yeah, ETS is quite a good game. This is just quest, try not to tip at this point. Let's pop in for a bit diesel, you know. We've only got 500 miles left. I mean, I know we're only 40 out of Portsmouth, but yeah, why not? So this is where we go for fuel, and then we'll pop in here. Oh, that's just a parking gun. Have we got 1% trailer damage? Did we just hit a sign by accident? Oh, have I missed the bit for fuel? Oh, I nearly did as well. Oh, you can just about sweep in. That Tesla. Be weird if that's the same one. How bad's the fuel here then? 189. Oh my god. Right. How much do we think this tank's going to be then? In fact, you can play Gmod for laptops, just amazing. There are quite a lot of games can be run off a laptop nowadays. 436 litres, 824 quid. Yep. Goodbye, Texaco. And hello, open road. Are you gonna let me out? I'm gonna have to take the hard shoulder. No, he's gonna let me go. Quickly, give him a flash. You have models and you feel as if it's a bad habit as it costs so much. Yeah. And I have an old Lima model of Virgin Valenta. I think when they were running as Virgin Cross Country actually. But yeah, they are expensive. It's sort of the reason why I haven't gone to the recent model show. Because I'll just get too tempted. Yeah, 'cause I might DM you the pictures actually later. Although my Discord's seen the most amount of use recently. Because usually it's just got no one in there. Actually, with you in there, it's seen use nearly every single day. Which is great. Out of eBay, and about 85% are quite good, and they're ranging 10 to 45 quid. Wow. I think my old Virgin model and some rails cost like 80 quid. And that was a bargain back then. Because I can't remember when I got it. I think I've had that model for years and years and years. And since my nan moved into her new house, which is where I used to keep all my models and things, weren't able to find them until one random day in the loft I managed to find them. But yeah. Yeah, if you can get more Phoebe, that might be something for me to look at. Oh, there's Portsmouth. Portsmouth. Oh god. I don't know how close I want to get to that barrier. They're going far too quick. Okay, if we go straight on, yes, it's all the way down there. Okay. So you roll over the roundabout at 34 when I'm only meant to be going 30. But yeah, just don't question my driving on here. It's better than on F1, but only minimally. This feels like a proper good speed to be running at as well. Okay, I thought that was the light then. Is it sign? It's a sign 4 lights. Which are currently at red, so just... green as we approach. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. And then the Asda, oh my god, is right here. I was expecting it to be that one down there. That's the repair place. Have we actually pulled it on a DPD site? It doubles up, I think. Oh god. Right. Customer expects delivery very soon. Okay. That detail really messed us up then. I hate this music though. Can I turn that off? So annoying. Music volume. That'll do. It doesn't help with me concentrating. I had to get a message spy in the living room. Funny came out of wherever it was after a week. So there's a pump from leg to leg. UK is now Australia. Oh god, I shouldn't have been looking at chat while reversing. But yeah, because I know spiders are massive now. Outside my nan's front door, it's just two massive spiders now. Sort of similar to those you described. Yeah, the spiders are just huge. Right. This is what happens when I get a bit too much room. I can't park properly. If I just get the green box, that would do me. Oh, that's mortifying parking. Monday. Okay, so we've got 2 hours to do this. Or 2 in-game hours, obviously not in real life hours. That's until we're considered late. This happens that the sound plays from the first point that you're meant to arrive. I think we're going to get a reason bowl. Usually half the jobs in this game are like days early. I think sometimes in Euro Truck we deliver things up to a day earlier than what they were meant to be. I've got another Discord ping. I'm presuming this is the train sim devs releasing another ETS2 update. And that parking wasn't too bad. Ooh, excellent. And what do you know, here's another TSW update. Right, we'll go back to just driving the truck as is. As my chair gives a massive creak. What damage have we got? Probably just a bit of tyre balding, probably. Cheers. Pop in to see what this damage actually is. And we'll probably run back to Plymouth. Just light and hope. Hey, it is just tyre damage. That's fine. With £100 for tyres. In real life that would be terrifying. In Euro Truck, ooh, nearly slammed into the back of that van then. Let's set a route back to Plymouth. We'll go back to the depot in Plymouth. There we go. Hope it didn't just 66 is all in 3 Juliet. 1.3 RHTT. Seen too many 6.6 and not enough 37s. I've never seen 60. Nor have I, Max. And even when I went up to Wales, I never saw a 60. It was the I only just saw 66s. But yeah, I think it is 66s max. It has been for the last 2 years, unfortunately. But maybe DB might hire in as the ETS37. Perhaps it could even double up as a bit of route learning for the DRS slot. Because I haven't done any learning down there recently. But the 37s I definitely would love to see on an RHTT would be 423. Definitely. Come on, lights, don't make me stop, don't make me stop, don't make me stop. Finally, good launch. But yeah, next I don't have much hope for what's on the RHTT. History of 73s and surprising 20s. Yeah, though no one owns 20s anymore, unfortunately. Well, HNRC do, but I don't see them lending any. And then 73s, oh god, sort of for just the southern region, southern and eastern region. We rarely get them in the west, so yeah, unfortunately we probably won't get 73s. Although I know there have been 73 RHTTs out recently. Because I noticed a YouTuber called Dadrail has been doing 73 RHTTs. I think he did the inaugural run as well. Pretty sure 69 sold an RHTT late last year, or early, possibly early this year. Yeah, you might be right there, Max. Although there is a possibility that we could be getting 69s perhaps, because we did have them down for weed killing on both of them as well, I believe. Oh no, first time it was 69. It was 003 and 004, I believe. And then 66s did the second round. The second round of them. It's a real shame. It does seem like 66s really do dominate the western region. And we don't get enough 37s nowadays, which is a real shame. Come in ready or not. Because I slightly Tokyo drift it. But yeah, I do agree with the fact that we don't get enough 37s, Max, definitely. We definitely need more 37s, undoubtedly. What's funny is, every time I seem to have done this stretch of road, I seem to have never actually done the road on that side. I've always been in that Texaco. I think I've always nearly ran out of fuel. Good middle lane. I wish that coach would pull in a little bit, because it's not going 70. Well, truck should only do 60. I'm doing 60, I'm overtaking this logger. That coach is not doing 70. Or at least it's not in a lane. Come on. Here's the case. Should I undertake? Because in real life it's illegal, but in game, obviously in a game you can do whatever you want, just not in real life. Should I undertake though? RHTT 66 is always filthy, yeah. Everything is just awful. After RHTT season, we had a bit of a drop off there as well. So when I regained traction, it sort of spat out the rear tyres. They're retracing our steps by the look of it. Hang on, why aren't we taking... Oh no, we are going to take the 303. Be able to see if the crash is still there. But yeah, 66s, yeah, they are awful. And the RHTTs, and so is everything. Although I do hope DRS retain some of their 37s to the RHTT this year. I think they are meant to though, which is a good thing. The only problem I found with that Tesla in front is that on the rear, in the UK, you should have a yellow plate. And the front should be a white, rear should be a yellow. At least if it's UK registered. Which I believe that one was, so bit of a bug. I actually need to do custom plates again. Because with World of Trucks I can customise the plates. Bit of F1 reflexes. 3 Quebec 5-0, all in testing to Newton at midnight. Is that tonight, Max? Because I would love to go see that, but it's school in the morning. Ex-Riverside to Penzance. Interesting. If I can look on DBC, we might be able to recreate that, but obviously have another 37 on it. Because that might be a DBSI. I'll have a look at DBC later on. It's going to mean sleep depriving myself a little bit, but I managed to do it 2 AM and still somewhat stay awake for Monday, so I think midnight's hardly going to be the worst thing. Nice sky there though, actually. There you go, photo mode. That might be the thumbnail in a bit. But yeah, I'll probably stay up a bit tonight then and have a look. Yeah, it's a lovely sunset though. So you go absolutely flying. What roundabout is this? I have absolutely no idea. We'll find out in a minute. Come on. Ah, there we go. Now I am going to undertake, ever so slightly. Yeah, Max. It is always worth a shot. But yeah, I definitely will not be going to see that. Because my mum would definitely say no. And that's something I can be sure about as well. Right, what's this? Southfields. So now we're getting a lot closer to Exeter, I believe. So we would have gone past Podimore. Yeah, I think we'd have gone past Podimore. We'd have gone past Hazel Grove. Oh! That one might be on me there. Oh well, Now it's getting a bit darker, we can use the lovely blue interior light, which is somewhere. But it makes the cabin all nice and blue. Might change it to be green. There's no point putting on just yet. I think some drivers already have their headlights on. Oh my god, triple figures. Yeah. So you're not doing 103. Okay, I'm going to want to brake here though, because I don't want to understeer. Oh, great. And a kick out the back. But we're still going. Still going. Come on. Yes. Double blast in the air. Horn thing. Yay. Let's turn on the interior light now because it's getting a bit dim, see. That looks like another screenshot. Why is this just screenshot Haven? With the lights on, it just looks incredible, doesn't it? Go a bit closer to the truck. I've not really kitted out with much in the form of lighting. Now, my other truck I've got the mirrors kitted out as well. In a minute we'll get the in fact we'll get the roof auxiliaries going now. Guess what she said? I'm guessing no, Max. Gonna have to guess no. Yeah. Oh, Max. Just don't mind me going triple figures now. 100 mile per hour. As long as no one pulls out on me, I'll be alright. The car moves in. More 100 mile per hour. You know, it's fine. I'm only approaching Exeter Junction, and oh my god, that is another picture. That is a proper sunset, though. With the lighting. I think I might have either produced the most ugly truck. The lights in it don't look too bad, if I'm honest. You can use an autobahn type bit, and those are speed demons. Yeah, certainly near a truck it does. I mean, turn off lines in anywhere becomes an autobahn. At least in game. I'm doing 100, approaching Exeter Junction. What could go wrong here? Oh wait, there's traffic. Oops. Okay, I'm not bottomed out. But, oops. I'm gonna just gonna have to just try slot back into traffic. Hi everyone! You lot saw nothing! Yeah, totally nothing happened there. Totally nothing. I'm gonna just try slot in before the staff. or maybe not. Courteous driver, thank you. So we've hit 10 PM in game, and we're shortly about to hit 9:15 in real life. But now that sun's really set. That's how long we were waiting. Means for being stood at lights, that's actually quite accurate. Right, Max. Have a good evening. I'll be sure to give you a full rundown on how this run's gone, because I think you'll know how it's going to be roughly. Crash, 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 and crash. Yeah, pretty chat to you in a bit. Have a good rest of your evening. But yeah, I'll probably speak to you in a minute anyway. Ugh. And as he talks about crashes, he ice or the back flicks out. And of course there's roadworks on Holden Hill. I really don't know what I expected. There's a proper amount of work going on. But we're able to open up back towards Esso. But the one thing that annoys me, this is still technically a 3-lane road. Here, yeah, you go back to 2. But when you pass at Esso, it's 3 lanes. But this bit, spot on, 2 lanes. And it's also the spot of perhaps my most popular crash. Where I totally didn't end up nearly hitting a truck. More roadworks. Brilliant. Yeah, I totally didn't almost hit a truck. Had to dive into the lay-by because I was going too quick. Then, once again, I had to sort of jump off the curb. So my wheels landed. They're a bit mismatched. And then it flicked out the rear. I had no control, hit a bit of a hill, went about 3 foot in the air, and then probably crashed. It was great fun. This is the lane I want to be in. Speed demon intensifies. I don't want to be in this lane. Why is it saying I should continue going over? That was probably the quickest, wasn't it? How much tyre wear we've got? 4%, I think. Blimey. My wheel is starting to get very warm now, though. Come on. Don't stop, don't stop. Stopping on greens, but it's because the light further up is at red. And apparently, as soon as you pass this light, you're immediately blocked by the other one. So in a minute, you'll see the truck in front of me will go. Technically through a red, and potentially causing a crash. You know what? I don't think I was that wrong. Oh, it's a car in front. It's probably going to take 3 light changes. So that gold car will now go. This truck in front will stop. He'll go on the next red. Then I'll blow through on the green. Then I'll stop for that red further up. So the AI aren't the most realistic, if I'm honest. But I'll go on... I'll fully be clear of the lights when this goes to green. have to weasel my way in here now, because that Volvo hasn't been the most convenient. I want to be in this lane, don't I? Yeah. Wait, okay, I can go. Very good. Right then. Ooh. That Merc came out of nowhere. But we're nearly back at base. Please don't rear end me, mate. Thank you. It's going a bit quick for my liking. Sort of my right away into here. I can now actually kind of see why it said, "Oh my god!" What the hell was that? Talk about airplane crashes. That was an airplane crash. Blimey. I'm gonna need to go back and clip that. We'll just whip into the depot bit here, where we will quickly pull a 360 and we'll refuel. Right, here in the depot, fuel's much cheaper. 160 instead of 189. This is much nicer. It's only going to be about 400. Okay, maybe a bit above 400. 448 isn't that much over. Oh. Instead of taking the handbrake off, I accidentally turn the engine off. What we'll quickly do is we'll turn it around and we'll pop it. Is there any space in there? Any space where I can pull off that way? I think it's collidable though. Let's pop it in front of one of the sheds. I'm gonna try park completely square with that door though. In which my truck is a little bit bigger than the doors. I'll keep the engine running for a quick minute so we can get some so we'll leave the engine running so I can get the high beams. And we can go strobe if we wanted to. I think we're going to have to go a bit later in the day if we're going to want any chance of a good shot. It doesn't show off the light so well, does it? 5 is a bit of a mid-ground, to be honest. You know what? $5 AM, shed door 5. Right, I think we'll end off here this evening. Sorry for us deterring from what we or from what I initially set out for the stream. Just so happened, as I did mention before, that we did have a bit of a problem with 277. I'm not sure what it was about, but rest assured I'll take a quick look into it at some point. It might be waiting for the person who made it to have a look over the files. But yes. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and that's gone completely out of my head. Just waiting for it to come back to me. No, I really don't know what I was saying. But yes. We will end it off here this evening. Quite an enjoyable stream, to be honest. Apart from the problems at the start, but it's only minor. It's only minor. So, yeah. I'll probably leave you all to enjoy the rest of your evenings. And I'll head off, finish up a couple of things before I need to head off. So yes, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Next stream, when will next stream be? Probably Thursday, because tomorrow it'll be lucky. You'll be lucky if I can stream tomorrow. But regardless, we will end it off. We will end it off. Sorry. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. Take care, all.